Hello, I'm Adam Doyle. I'm a tech for SVOE. What we're going to go through today is a nice, neat little feature that the Samsung offers. It offers the ability to scan directly to many cloud-connected storage services such as Dropbox, Hightail, Evernote, Google Drive, and just with a few easy steps we can get that set up. That's what we're going to go through today. First thing we're going to do is we're going to find the IP address of the copier. We can do that two different ways. The first way is if we slide your system tray down, the IP address should be listed right here underneath the clock. Now don't worry if it's not. The other way that we're going to go over, we'll get the IP address if it's not listed there. To do that, we're going to press the settings gear. As soon as the settings load, we're going to scroll down on the left-hand side to Report. And under Report, we're going to select Network Configuration and then Print. So once our network configuration report comes out, the first page is what we're going to be interested in. If you come down here about a fourth of the way down, you're going to see something that says IP address, and out beside it we'll actually have the IP address of the copier. So if you can just hold on to that for a little bit later, we'll use that a little bit later in this setup. We're going to open up any browser, whether that be Safari, Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, whichever one you prefer to use, and we'll type that IP address exactly how it is up here in the address bar. What's then going to load is the web interface of the copier. We're then going to go to our XOA tab up here and select Cloud Connector. Now under Cloud Connector, we're then going to click Add, and then we're going to select our service provider, whether that be Google Drive, SharePoint, Dropbox, OneNote, Evernote, and Hightail. In this one, we're going to show you a Dropbox. So the account name, that is going to be simply what you want the account to be called. So this will be Adam's Dropbox. Now the PIN code, you don't need to worry about that right now. That's used for access lock. It is a way of providing security to where you can make this private, so you know, each user is the only one that can see their own particular Dropbox if you want it set up that way. Dropbox ID here, that's going to be your username for your service, whether that be your Google Drive account, you know, whichever username you use to log into that service. So mine is my email. So after we've put our Dropbox ID in, we're going to click Get Authorization Code. Now one thing you do want to make sure that is disabled here is your pop-up blockers, because the pop-up blocker will prevent this from working. So we'll say Get Authorization Code, a new pop-up's going to open up. That's why we got to have the pop-up blockers taken off. We'll enter our ID in here again, and our password. And what that's going to ask is it's going to say, Samsung Cloud Connector, would I like access to your Dropbox? You need to allow. Then it's going to give you a nice little a code, authorization code. What you want to do is copy that, and we can come back to this window and simply paste here and hit Add. So our new account has been created, and now we can move back to the copier and show you how to use your service. Okay, now that we've got everything all set up, now we just need to simply access the app. What we're going to click on first is Apps, and then XOA Apps up here. And there's our Cloud Connector. Now we could simply just start it from here, or if you plan on using it quite a bit, we can move it to a home screen. So now it's on the home screen. We're going to go ahead and just open it. And there's our Dropbox we created. So we'll simply select that. We'll say OK. And then here you can see all my Dropbox samples here. So on this one you can actually create new folders. A lot of the other manufacturers do have the ability to scan the Dropbox. or Google Drive or any of the other cloud-connected storages. But the one thing that I have seen is that they do not allow you to create a folder or delete your folders as well directly from the device. So I just created a folder named Adam. Here's my folder, and if I want, just to show you, we'll just load our network configuration. We've got it selected here, and we're going to say scan to cloud. And we can change some of the stuff. We can do two-sided, we can change the resolution, you can change the file name if you need to, but everything looks good for me. We're going to go ahead and scan. And now it's off on its way to the cloud. But as you can see in here, we do have a few other options if you need to. We have original size. We can tell it what size it's going to be. Usually auto detect works pretty okay on this though. Image, we can tell it what type it is, whether it's text, photo, what type of color we want. We can do the lightness and darkness here, as well as some output. We can change the file format. We can change it to JPEG, TIFF, or Microsoft's version of PostScript here, XPS. But most people are going to use PDF, but it is nice that it gives you these other options. So that concludes our tutorial on setting up Scan to your cloud connected storage. Hopefully this video was very helpful and assisting you in setting that up for yourself. Thank you guys all for watching, and look forward to making future videos showing you all the cool features these Samsung devices will perform.